Hi, and welcome to the second lesson. In this lesson, we'll discuss more about the challenges that you as a Jira administrator face when you lack the visibility into knowing the impact of making a change. So this first challenge is all about how making a change in production has unknown consequences if you don't know the impact. As we discussed in the previous lessons, whenever you make a change to production, you run the risk that a change could negatively impact or break another configuration. So how do you know that your configurations are related to each other? How can you identify where all your fields are being used so that you can safely remove or update a field? Or how do you see that all the dependencies of a workflow to understand how it operates and potentially troubleshoot why it's not working as expected? In this lesson, we'll go through how to use Salto for impact analysis to understand how all of your configurations are tied together to lower the risk of making changes to your Jira site. Here I am in my Salto account that's connected to a couple of different Jira environments. For the demo here, I'm going to mainly focus on this sandbox environment and this production environment. So I'm already taking a look at my sandbox environment, and under the Explore tab, Salto is going to show me all of the configuration metadata that makes up this Jira environment. Now I can either search for or scroll through to find the exact configuration that I want. And then once I click on a configuration, for example, this business unit field, it will show me how it's been set up. And then what we're really looking for is down here at the bottom under dependencies. Here I can see that this field is being used by this filter as well as these two automations. Anything that you see underlying in Salto, for example, this filter, I can click through to see how it's set up, any of its dependencies, or where it's being used. This is very helpful in case I want to potentially remove this field, change something about this field. I can really understand the impact of potentially updating this field. Now on the other side, if I want to take a look at this workflow, I can see how it's set up, and then at the bottom, I'll be able to see all of its dependencies. So I can understand that if I need to troubleshoot why this workflow isn't expected, or I can dig into anything related to this workflow, for example, the status, understand where it's being used, and really understand my full environment. In the next lesson, we'll show how Salto can help you seamlessly move configurations from sandbox to production and keep those environments aligned to minimize the risk of making changes to production. I'll see you in the next lesson.